What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. Have a matchup today of Blue Buggy into Green Carrot. Play my good friend Fred. This is a practice game. Gonna mull my hand, but yeah, this is a practice game, not in tournament. Yeah, I always wanted to get some more testing in. So shouts to Fred. Yeah, we won the dice roll. We are going first. Carrot's an interesting matchup because he can automatically rest the 5 cost if he has a mink on board. So that's kind of like the idea. If I play my 5 costs, I have to be very careful about which ones I play because they can just automatically be rested. I also have to be cognizant of swinging my board because he usually will play a 5 cost carrot character, which can keep stunned a 7 cost or less. We're going to start off with a Galdino Search, add Croc and Mihawk to hand, and pass. So it's kind of going according to plan. We got the Croc and Mihawk, we got promo Buggy, we got some casters. We just need some things to cast with it. We do have another Galdino Searcher we can play. He taps 1 for a Wanda Searcher, searches top 5 for a Mink, and adds a 5 cost character to hand. We're going to tap 1 for our Galdino Searcher, search top 4. We're going to be able to add the Alvida, which is going to be perfect to play off the Croc and Mihawk on 5. And then we have 2 extra Dawn. We can swing 7 life. Either get 2 cards in a hand or make him take a life. He takes, no trigger. Also, shouts out to the Auto Dawn. There's auto trading cards. I slipped them in. I might take them out, but yeah, shouts Auto. He goes to his 4 Dawn turn. He taps 3 for Zoe Stage, which allows him to untap a Dawn at one point during the turn. He also can restand a Mink at the end of his turn. So he swings the Wanda into the Galdino because he rested the Galdino with leader ability. And then now he's going to trigger, and it's a Hound Blaze, but I'm thinking, do I want to bounce the Searcher back to his hand so he can play it again? Probably not. And then it looks like he's going to tap 2 for a Veggie Blocker, which allows him, because there's 6 rested cards, 4 Dawn, 2 characters, or character leader and stage, he gets to draw 1, trash 1. We go to our 5 Dawn turn, and this is where the magic happens, where we can leader ability Croc and Mihawk into Alvida. And we also have promo Buggy Mihawk ready to go for the next turn. Thinking about what to pitch. Gonna pitch the Mihawk because I think we have 2, draw 2, trash 1. We'll pitch the Hound Blaze. It would be kind of cool to bottom deck the Veggie or the Wanda, but I think ultimately it's getting greedy. We get to draw 3, trash 2. We'll pitch a Buggy and a Mihawk, and we'll pass. So the problem here is he can easily rest, even if that Alvida was buffed by having extra characters on board to 5 costs, he can just rest it. It's going to get rested anyways. He's going to swing into it. Depends on what number he swings into it. I'm probably just going to let it die. I don't want to give cards out of hand. I'll give 1 card out of hand. I'm not going to give 2. If we swing 7 into it, it's going to die. He's going to tap 4 for a Pedro Blocker. He gets to restand a Dawn from stage. He swings 8 into it. Yep, for sure going to die. And he passes. So now we set the Croc and Mihawk on board. We go to 7 Dawn. I have to be cognizant of playing around that Pedro. I'm going to just hard cast promo Buggy into Mihawk, and then I'm just going to swing 5 life. The reason I did it in this order is because that Pedro on block can 1 KO arrested 6 cost, but I can prevent that. 2, he can rest an active Dawn. So he could thwart some of my plans if I just get caught a little bit off. Just swing into it, he could just block it, rest the Dawn, and I could be in trouble. So just not giving him any options. I'm going to swing 7 here. This is a little bit greedy of a swing, but I feel comfortable because I have multiple 2Ks in hand, and this Pedro can't swing, and he can't stun that Croc and Mihawk with a carrot. I'm guessing he'd want to play the carrot, and like he can't play the carrot and also swing a big number into it that I'd be super worried about. Because I have a couple 2Ks in hand. I think I have 3 2Ks in hand. I also have a Dofi. We're going to 9 Dawn next turn. Ideally, we'd 4 cost and a 10 cost Buggy. We could also play the 7 cost Dofi if need be, but ideally 4 cost and the 10 cost Buggy. He's going to swing 7 into the 7. And here's where I will definitely give it. I have to give it 2K. I don't have any 1Ks, but I will give the 2K Kabaji. And yeah, I'm not worried about anything. He could swing into it now, except where he's going to swing 7 with the Wanda. So I spoke a little too soon, but I'll give him the 2K for that and keep it alive. So my hand size did go a little bit down. He restands the Wanda due to effective stage. But now we're in a comfortable spot where I'm going to swing 5 life. But then I remember the Pedro can rest a Dawn. If the Pedro rests any Dawn, I can't go with this plan. So let's do it. We're going to tap 4 for the Moji. Now we're going to lead our ability, tap 5, pitch the Dofi, play the Buggy. Here's where I make an interesting decision. Because the Pedro's probably the better call, but this is a practice game. We're having fun, and he just swing the Wanda. I'm going to bottom deck the Wanda because I'm like, that Pedro's just going to sit there. It's probably objectively better to bottom deck the Pedro because it's a blocker, and it also has like the effect of it could blow something up. But for the lulz, we get rid of the Wanda. We swing 5, and he gives me a carrot. So now he goes to what should be his 10 Dawn turn. There's not a lot we're worried about here, especially the fact that I have another 10 cost Dofi. He's able to leader effect to rest the Moji, but if he swings into the Moji, I'm going to get a draw off of it, so he's never going to swing into that. He plays a 10 cost Law and Beppo, and that allows him to rest and stun my 10 cost Buggy, and because I have 2 rested things, he now becomes a 7k leader. And he's probably going to swing 7 life. He's going to swing 8 life because he restands the Dawn with Zoe, and I'm just going to take. I'm like, dude, don't you want to swing into my rested blocker and give me a draw? So yeah, now the Buggy does not become active. The Moji does, but the Moji is going to continually be rested. So at this point, we can play over it. That's probably the best candidate. I'm not going to play over the promo Buggy. So I'm just weighing out my options. He's a 7k leader right now. And I think the move here is I have like 5 cards in hand. I could definitely leader, and definitely some candidates I can pitch for leader ability. But I kind of want to keep my hand size big, and I don't know what the swings would be. Like I could swing Croc and Mihawk. I could definitely put some more pressure on, but I think ultimately what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hard cast. I'm just going to tap 10, hard cast the Buggy, bottom deck the Law and Beppo, and leave myself in a place where if he I don't think I'm going to swing my board here again because it would just be 7s. If he Dofis, like he only is hitting leader, and if he Law and Beppos, he's hitting one of the Buggies. I'm going to have another one. So ultimately not the end of the world. So we'll see what he does. We don't currently have another Buggy, I don't believe. So if he plays another Kaiju, we don't currently have an answer for it, but we might. But yeah, I just hard casted the Buggy. He's on his 10 Dawn, so he's thinking about what to do. I don't have a lot of counter in hand, too. There's a lot of bricks. He puts all Dawn on leader and swings 15 into the Buggy. I only have a 2k. I have to give the Mihawk blocker because I'm not losing the Buggy. He's going to pass. So now we don't have a 10 cost. Oh, we do have a 10 cost Buggy. So we could definitely bottom deck that Pedro. I think that's the move here. We bottom deck the Pedro and then put a ton of pressure on with the other. So let's lead our ability. Let's pitch the Buggy, play another Buggy, bottom deck the Pedro. We're going to swing 7 life here. We're going to just put a ton of pressure. Again, if he plays a Dofi, we could be in a little bit of a bad of a spot. So maybe it would have just been better to like play a Dofi down instead and keep that Buggy in hand in case he plays another Kaiju. And then we're going to swing 15 life because I'm not going to swing the Croc and Mihawk because I don't want him to do some weird shenanigans. Ultimately, probably shouldn't have worried about it too much, but he's going to 10 cost Dofi here. And this is why potentially maybe it would have been better just like 7 cast Dofi and keep the Buggy in hand. So I have an answer for one of his Kaiju because I've used like 3 of my Buggies. There's one in my deck somewhere. Don't know where it is. But if I had it, it would be much better to do this than a Pedro. But he does have, I believe, 2 life at this point. We could put a ton of pressure on. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to look for it. We're going to tap 4 for an Alvida. We get to draw 3, trash 2, trash the Dofi, trash the Croc and Mihawk. And now we have one last chance. We're going to search again, searching for the last Buggy in deck, search top 4, and we're not going to be able to find it. And also these searches aren't that good. We're able to find a Mihawk here. That's probably the best one. We could have grabbed a Buggy 1k. But I think maybe we could play the Mihawk down. We could leader ability play the Mihawk right now and keep a blocker up. So I think that's the move. I think what we do here is we swing the 12 Buggy. Yep, we swing the 12 here. He's probably going to take this. We get him down to 1 life. And then we're going to lead our ability, pitch a pudding, play the Mihawk, draw 2, trash 1. We'll trash the Sables. Probably not going to need that. and we pass. So at this point, if he Dofies again, we're gonna be able, which he does, he spuns all 3 of our buggies, but we're gonna have the Croc and Mihawk, we're gonna have Mihawk, we're gonna have lead swing. He can't play a blocker, so we're gonna have 3 powerful swings to hit him twice. I think we're gonna be okay. He swings 6 life, give 2k, he swings 10, we'll take, no trigger, and he passes. So now at this point, I think we can pretty much math it. He does have like probably 4 or 5 cards in hand. Actually might be around 6. Let's start off with a 9k swing and see what he does. You're gonna get 3 cards out of hand, and we do get 3 cards out of hand. So now he's down to, it looks like 2 or 3 cards now. So let's swing another 9 with, I'm keeping the Mihawk up just in case it's the last one. But at this point, I think we have it. I'm gonna swing 9, 11 for gang, and we swing 11 here, and we got it. So shouts to Fred. This was a fun game. I don't think he saw exactly what he needed to see. He saw, and we know he searched to care. We didn't see a good opportunity to play it. We kind of played around it perfectly, and we kind of played, I think, everything perfectly that we could. Like getting the promo buggy out into the Mihawk when we did was just huge. And then I think like letting the Alvita die was definitely the move that early in the game. Kind of learning my lessons of not protecting the Alvita. I think one of the takeaways too is bottom decking the Pedro was probably not the smartest play, just because, I mean, it's objectively the best play I could make that turn, but in terms of winning the game, it would have been better to keep that 10 cost buggy in hand in case he played the Dofi or another kaiju. So yeah, just maybe that might be a little bit of a takeaway, is don't just buggy just a buggy. But also getting a 12k body out is pretty nice. So I don't know. That's definitely something. Talk in the comments, see if that's if you agree or disagree there. Let me know anything else, any other tips. Really appreciate you guys, and see you next time.